So welcome to a special episode of FIFA History. Today we are taking a look at one of the best FIFA games ever, one of the most popular FIFA games ever, FIFA 13 in 2025. I have never heard anyone say a bad word about this game. It was definitely a fan favourite, and for me personally, it's a special game. I put a lot of hours into this game. I remember playing a lot of Ultimate Team, online seasons, career mode as well. I really enjoyed this game. In terms of reviews, this game got a 9 out of 10 from IGN, 90% from Metacritic, 8 out of 10 from GameSpot. 95% of Google users liked this video game. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe for more FIFA history videos. Does this photo bring back the memories? It definitely puts a smile on my face every time I see it. This game came out in 2012, so let's press the start button. Let's get into this game. It's trying to connect to the servers, but it's not going to work. The servers have been shut down. Here's the home menus for FIFA 13. You've got your kickoff, live fixtures, game of the week, and view form. EASFC is something, but I can't access that, so it looks like it's not going to work because of the servers. Sign into EA. My FIFA 13, where you have the FIFA 13 store. We had the replay theater. This was where you would save your clips before the consoles could actually record clips themselves. It seems like I have a clip saved from November 2005. I didn't know I was playing FIFA 13 back in 2005. Let's take a look at this clip. It's called Ozil, and it was a nice goal there. Let's see Messi keeper. This was from 2013. Wow. Look at that. It hits the keeper and then it goes into the back of the net. We've got Buffon Superman. That sounds interesting. Okay, Buffon just WWE someone. Now we've got customized theater, which is your game settings, create a player, edit player, delete player, creation center as well, which wouldn't work because of the servers, but you could sign into the servers and access user-generated content. My music and chants. Let's take a look at the soundtrack and let's see if there's any songs I actually remember. There was Flow Rider featuring Lil Wayne, Let It Roll Part 2. You got to remember this song, On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. And then we've got the modes tab here, which is be a pro goalkeeper, be a pro player. I believe if you click one of these, it would load you into a match setting where you could be the pro, which is in this case the goalkeeper. So this is what it looks like. You play as the goalkeeper and the camera angle is behind the goalkeeper. You're supposed to behave like a goalkeeper, but I guess you can run out all the way. You're not really going to get punished for it. There we go. Buffon's doing the fastest sprint of his life. He's going to get gassed out before he even gets to the box there. And we're trying to get the ball, pass the ball to me. Oh no. The problem is you can't see behind you. So Buffon's already gassed out. He's tapping out, man. Give that guy an oxygen tank. And I think someone missed. Poor Buffon, man. He's already finished his stamina. If we click be a pro player, it's basically going to do the same thing, except we probably will control a player on the field instead. So you get to select your player, and then you just control the one player on the field. So basically it's like kickoff mode, but you control one player only. And then we've also got the skill games there. Let's head into the practice arena. Unfortunately, I cannot change the background of the practice arena. We're sort of in this stadium here that has no seats, just grass, and there's no hypermotion here, there's no frostbite engine, there's not even an ignite engine here, and Ronaldo's shooting today has been pretty bad. Still feels good on the ball, brings back all the memories when you start doing all the skill moves. I remember some of the long shots used to be pretty crazy in this game as well. Now this practice arena was good because it had all the features. You could do one-on-ones. You could also practice your set piece. You could do corner kicks, free kicks, throw-ins. You could even practice a throw-in in this game. There was also the practice match where you could set up both teams. You could be the attacking or defensive side. Then you could just do a practice match like you could in FC 25. There's also the creator set piece though, which is one of my favorite features, and they haven't brought it back. So you could create a new set piece. You could control the runs of the players here, so you can record a run here, and that player will do that run in the game. You could put one there. You could also make a guy run back here. And then when you're ready, you can test it out and see how it would work in the game. Now we've got Xbox Live, which is Pro Club Seasons, online friendlies, custom games, My FIFA 13 Online. And then you've got your career tab, which is basically your career modes. Then we've got seasons and ultimate team there as well. Let's take a look at career mode now. We're going to start with player career. So you had your career settings to start with, like your difficulties and financial strictness. You could use a real player or create your own pro. You could download and apply a game face from the creation center, I believe. And you could customize the hair, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, all that kind of stuff there. And then we've also got the position, the role, the stats underneath, and then the physicals as well. You can change the height, the weight, the body type, and take a look at the stats under there. So that's pretty much your customization. If you played in England, it would say Sky Sports HD. Here's your player career mode menus. So on the left, you've got your different areas you can access. You've got fixtures underneath that. You've got the news in the middle, which you can flick through using the bumpers. And then on the right, you've got your table and any other stats that come up there. So let's take a look here at My Pro. So you've got league objectives, which you can take a look at, keep an average rating and goals for the season. And then we've got upcoming targets. Accomplishments, this is where you can check your different things that you've progressed in. Physical, shooting, mental. My actions is where you can request a transfer, request a loan, or retire. And we've got my career, which is basically your career history that you can take a look at. My club is your squad report, which is like all the stats for different players in the team. Squad ranking is where you sit in the team from worst player to best player. You can check the season stats for club competitions and other leagues. And then we've also got the calendar. Settings there for the EA tracks and other game settings. And that's pretty much your player career mode. Now let's take a look at Manager Career Mode. You've got your basic settings before the career mode starts, European competition and difficulties, match length, all that kind of stuff. Here's your manager customization. Look at that. Not much you can do. First name, last name, nationality, outfit style, tracksuit, suit or shirt and tie. You've got your suit color, only 2 colors available, skin tones, and then you've got body type as well. This stuff didn't really matter because you would hardly see your manager. Here's your menu for Manager Career Mode. You've got the different features on the left there. Then you've got your fixtures underneath that. In the middle, you've got your transfer news and all the other news. On the right is the table and whatever else comes up. So you've got your squad, which you can take a look at. You've got your team management there, squad report, which is basically like the player career one. And you've got your squad ranking, which is also like the player career one. You can check your best player to your worst player. Injury list shows you all the injured players for each team in the competition. Kit numbers is to change the kit numbers for your players. Under transfers, you can buy and sell players, view your shortlist, transfer negotiations, budget allocation. There was no global transfer network back then. Manager's office had the manager objectives. So that's basically it. Win the cup, qualify for the Champions Cup. Then you've got your youth academy. So you can set up a scouting network and also check your youth squad if you've got any players there. Then you've got request funds, which was a feature that got removed. Then you've got my jobs. Then you've got the contracts. My career is basically where you check the history of your management career. International management is there. This is the first game that let you actually take over a national team as manager as well. Season stats, calendar is also pretty straightforward there. And we've also got the settings. For today's match, we have Inter versus AC Milan. Here's a look at the Inter team. There's some good players here. We've got Zanetti at the back. We've got Nagatomo, Schneider, Palacio, and I think there's a few guys on the bench, including Coutinho there. Stankovic was there. This game featured referees that had different card strictness and foul strictness. And if you remember, the notorious Scott McBeanie, he was in this game as well. Let me find him. There he is. Card strictness, lenient. Foul strictness, lenient. This guy was like a WWE referee. He just pretends he doesn't see anything. Back then, you had to play skill games before the match started because it had to load up the game. These days, you don't even have to do that anymore. And here we go, the pre-game presentation. You can see some of the match highlights of a game that hasn't even been played yet. So it's a friendly game between Inter and AC Milan. No special Serie A broadcast packaging in this game. The referees are posing and then they walk out. And the rest of the players come out as well. Obviously, the crowd is going to look pixelated and blurry from a distance. Player faces are not going to look the best anymore. This game is pretty old now. It's going to show its age. But the main thing here is the gameplay. Clive Tildesley and Andy Townsend is the commentary team today, but I believe Martin Tyler and Alan Smith was also available. And the long shots were pretty crazy in this game as well. We almost scored one. The thing that made this game fun online was that you could use any players you wanted, like Brazilian Silvers, I remember, and you could still win games. You could still get to Division 1. These days, you can't really do that sort of thing. It didn't matter which team you had. Like, you could have a 10k team and still do pretty well. Trying to get a goal here. We almost did. Schneider. Milito. Cambiasso is going to hit it again. This time he hits a wide. Has a hit from distance and hits the post. I love this game because of the long shots. Scott McBeanie calls for a penalty. Why? I don't know, I thought that was pretty soft. Actually, let's do a VAR check on that one. The guy got the ball. For some reason, Scott McBeanie calls for a penalty. Apparently, he decides to call penalties whenever he wants. Here's Guarin. Hits it from distance. I remember this guy in my ultimate team. He could hit him from distance, don't worry about that. I'll tell you what, you could still play this game in 2025 and have a lot of fun. I don't know what it is, but this game still has the magic. Milito's making the run. We've got someone on the back post. Handball referee. We try again. Cambiasso has a hit and into the top corner. What a strike. He's been so good today and he deserved a goal. I told you the long shots are so good in this game. They're so satisfying. It wasn't that long of a shot, but it was still outside the box. It's got a good game speed as well. It's not too fast. Even though I do remember this game being more quicker than what it is today. Milito goes across to Guarin. And he's run out of steam. Guarin with the hit. Oh, how did that not hit the target? Robinho was a good player in this game, I remember. Abate, he had a lot of pace. And how did he miss? Cambiaso. Here we go. It's opened up here for Schneider. Schneider through on goal. Let's do a sweaty goal. Palacio with the finish. Man, this game was so fun. It was nice to come back today. I could still play this in 2025 and have so much fun. It still has the magic. I don't know. When I play this game, I don't even care about graphics. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just care about the gameplay. And the gameplay is still so fun to play. It's a first time hit, almost. Took a deflection. Anyway, let me know what you think of FIFA 13. Do you have any memories? We're going to do some older FIFA games too in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. Thank you to the Vapex FC channel members, Chris, Callum, Wing, Duffy Boy, and Christian. If you want your name featured here at the end of each video, check out the link in the description and join the club. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like for me and make sure you subscribe to get more FC videos.